Okay, so one thing the early frontiersmen would have been carrying with them is something called Indian meal or cornmeal. It was a dry good that they could keep in their gear and it would store for a very long time. It's a dry good. So this was something that was very convenient for backwoodsmen, especially as they were traveling abroad. So what they would do with it, they'd take their cornmeal, mix it with a little bit of water and maybe a little bit of grease for taste, and they'd roll it up into a little paste and then spread it out in a frying pan or hot rocks, anything like that to kind of fry it on. And then that would be some kind of little cake thing that they could eat as they're out in the woods. If they had some kind of salt pork, like a bacon, they could deep fry that basically in the grease and really help it hold together well and make a better taste. So I'm going to try it today, just on a frying pan without any grease. If they cooked them on a hot rock, they didn't use any grease in that. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try and we'll see how it turns out, and let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my cornmeal, put a little in some kind of container, in this case a little wooden bowl, and I'm going to take a little salt. Salt is something that was commonly carried on the frontier. Just kind of sprinkle a little on this. It was very useful in improving taste of game and for curing meat, drying fish, things of that nature. So then I'm going to just put a little bit of water in here. If you get too much, it makes kind of a mess. I'm just going to mix all this together. Warm water works very well. Probably a little bit better to use warm water. What I want to do is kind of break this up. Looks like I need just a tiny dab more. I'm going to mix this up kind of like this. Break up the corn grain a little bit. The water causes it to clump up a little bit, so there will be dry spots kind of hidden inside some clumps. You want to break that up. Alright, that's looking good. When you can kind of mush it into a shape a little bit, but it's not running all over the place on you, I would guess that would be good. Okay, so I got my little corn cake spread out on there. My fire is sort of dying out on me. I don't need a blazing heat. I'm gonna just sit that right on top. Okay, I got my corn cake flipped over. It held together halfway decent, actually. I didn't think it was going to. I think I will go ahead and just sprinkle a little more salt on top. Just for taste, just a tiny bit. And we'll let this side cook up a little bit. And I don't know, we'll give it a try. Okay, I got my corn cake just about done. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys is that after you put the water in your bowl and you're mixing it up, just let it sit there for a little bit. It helps get your meal softened up a little bit. Otherwise, it'll just be kind of dry and crunchy. I was kind of in a hurry and I didn't let it sit very long. So, we'll see how this is. Okay, so I got my little corn cakes here. And it didn't hold together too bad, really. Just gonna say a quick word of prayer on this blessed day. Give this a try. Well, it's not bad. It held together not too bad. I think it needs just a little bit of salt. Definitely would be better with some bacon grease. That's actually pretty good. Definitely be tasty out in the woods if you didn't have anything else to eat. It should be pretty good. Imagine a crunchier cornbread. That's kind of what it's like. There's no flour in it, no yeast, anything to cause it to rise or anything. So it tastes kind of like the flavor of cornbread, but a little bit grainy, a little bit gritty. But very simple meal that you can make as you're out on the frontier, whether on the homestead or on a hunt or something. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm just kind of learning as I go. Just thought I'd come out here and hang out and try something new. So, take care.